What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Nitro Garage. Today we've got something special for you guys. We're putting two absolute titans head to head, the 2026 Nissan Armada versus the 2026 Toyota Sequoia. Both of these are full-size SUVs, both of them seat 8 people, and both of them are trying to be the king of the road. But only one of them deserves your hard-earned money, and that's exactly what we're going to figure out today. So sit back, relax, and let's break this down piece by piece. No fluff, no bias, just the real truth. Alright, let's start with what hits you first, the way these things look. Now look at this Armada in that matte blue with the black roof and those red accents. Nissan went aggressive with this one. That front grille is massive, the LED headlights are sharp and angular, and those black alloy wheels with the red detailing just scream performance. This thing looks like it's ready to fight. It's got that Nismo-inspired DNA, and honestly, when you see it rolling down the street, people are going to turn their heads. Now flip over to the Sequoia in this deep red metallic. Toyota went a completely different direction. It's bold, but it's more refined. That front grille is huge and upright, the chrome accents give it a premium feel, and the LED headlights have this clean, sophisticated signature. It looks expensive. It looks like something a CEO would step out of. So right off the bat you've got two different personalities. Armada is the athlete, Sequoia is the executive. From the side, both of these SUVs are absolutely massive. The Armada stretches out with clean body lines, and that two-tone blue and black roof really breaks up the profile in a good way. The Sequoia has this strong shoulder line that runs the full length of the body and gives it a planted, powerful stance. Wheel game. Armada is running those black alloys that look incredible. Sequoia has a more traditional premium alloy design. Both look great, but in different ways. Now walk around to the back, and the taillight designs tell the whole story. Armada has this modern sharp LED signature. Sequoia has a wider connected taillight bar that looks clean and futuristic. Rear bumper on the Armada is sportier, Sequoia is more polished. Honestly, from the outside both of these are head turners. It really comes down to your personal style. Now let's get inside, because this is where you're going to spend most of your time. Open that door on the Armada, and the first thing you notice is quality. The leather feels good, the dashboard layout is clean, and that 12.3-inch infotainment screen sits right in the center. Everything falls to hand nicely, the steering wheel has all the controls you need, and the digital gauge cluster behind it gives you all your information at a glance. It feels like a proper luxury SUV in here. Now step into the Sequoia, and honestly it takes it up a notch. Toyota gave this thing a 14-inch touchscreen that dominates the dashboard. The materials feel premium, the leather is soft, and the overall design is more modern. It feels like you're sitting in something that costs 6 figures, even though it doesn't. Both interiors are excellent, but Sequoia has a slight edge in terms of that wow factor when you first sit down. The front seats in both SUVs are heated and ventilated with power adjustment and memory settings. Both are comfortable for long drives. But here's where it gets interesting, the second row. Both offer captain's chairs, but in the Sequoia they're standard, while the Armada makes them optional. Legroom is generous in both, you could sit back here for hours and not complain. Now the third row, and this is the real test for any full-size SUV. Sequoia gives you about 28 inches of legroom back there, Armada gives you 27.9. It's close, but Sequoia feels a little more open. Adults can actually sit back there without their knees in their chest. Access to the third row is easy in both, the second row slides and folds forward smoothly. Cargo space is a big deal if you've got a family and gear to haul. Behind the third row, Sequoia gives you more room for groceries, bags, sports equipment, whatever you need. Fold that third row down and you're looking at 120 cubic feet of total cargo in the Sequoia versus about 95 in the Armada. That's a significant difference. If you're the type who loads up for road trips or hauls stuff every weekend, Sequoia wins this round pretty clearly. That power tailgate opens up on both and the cargo area lights up nicely, but Sequoia just gives you more to work with. Alright, now let's talk about what's under the hood, because this is where things get really interesting. Pop the hood on the Armada and you're looking at a 5.6-liter V8 engine pushing out 400 horsepower and 413 pound-feet of torque. This is a traditional naturally aspirated V8 and it sounds incredible. That rumble when you start it up, that roar when you hit the highway, it's old school muscle in a modern package. Now the Sequoia takes a completely different approach. Toyota put in a 3.5-liter twin-turbo V6 paired with a hybrid electric motor. Combined output is 437 horsepower with 583 pound-feet of torque. Read those numbers again, 583 pound-feet. That's insane for an SUV. The hybrid system gives you instant torque off the line and the turbo V6 keeps the power coming at higher speeds. 0 to 60, Armada does it in about 7.1 seconds, which is respectable for something this size. Sequoia does it in 6.3 seconds. Almost a full second faster. You feel that difference when you merge onto the highway or need to make a quick pass. The Sequoia just pulls harder and does it smoother. But here's where the Armada fights back, that V8 sound. There's something about a big naturally aspirated V8 that a turbo V6 hybrid just can't replicate. It's emotional. It's raw. Some of you will pick the Armada just for that sound alone, and honestly I respect that. Fuel economy though, and I know nobody buys a full-size SUV for gas mileage, but it still matters. Armada gets about 15 miles per gallon in the city. Sequoia Hybrid gets 21 combined. Over 5 years of ownership, that adds up to roughly $3,000 in fuel savings with the Sequoia. That's real money. If you're driving this thing every day as your daily driver, the Sequoia is noticeably cheaper to keep fed. Towing capacity, Armada pulls 8,500 pounds, Sequoia pulls 9,000. Both can handle a boat, a camper, a trailer full of toys. But in real-world towing, the Sequoia feels more planted and stable under heavy loads. That hybrid torque gives you smooth, consistent pulling power. The Armada's V8 handles it well too, but the suspension feels a little softer when you're loaded up. If towing is a priority for you, give this round to the Sequoia. Let's talk technology, because both of these SUVs are packed with it. Sequoia's 14-inch screen is sharp, responsive, and easy to navigate. Armada's 12.3-inch screen is also good, but slightly smaller. Both have wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which is a must-have in 2026. The 360-degree camera systems on both are excellent. You can see every angle around the car when you're parking this massive thing in a tight spot. Sound systems, Sequoia runs a JBL premium setup, Armada has a 13-speaker Bose system. Both sound great, but Bose has that signature warmth that audiophiles love. Ambient lighting in both at night creates this luxury lounge feel inside. Colors glow across the dashboard and door panels, and it makes every drive feel special. Safety features, Sequoia comes with Toyota Safety Sense 3.0, which includes adaptive cruise control, lane departure warning, automatic emergency braking, blind spot monitoring, and a bunch of other systems that work together to keep you and your family safe. Armada has its own suite of safety tech with 10 airbags and similar driver assistance features. Both are excellent, but Toyota's safety reputation is hard to beat. They've been doing this longer and their systems feel more refined. Now let's take these off the pavement. Both SUVs have over 9 inches of ground clearance and available 4-wheel drive. On a dirt mountain road, the Armada in that blue with the black roof looks like a beast kicking up dust behind it. The suspension soaks up bumps and ruts nicely, and it feels confident on loose surfaces. The Sequoia in red tearing through the same terrain is equally impressive, but it has one trick the Armada doesn't: crawl control. This system basically manages your throttle and braking on steep rocky trails so you can focus on steering. It's like having a co-driver who handles the hard stuff. Water crossings, both of these plow through with dramatic splashes. Hill climbs, both handle steep inclines without breaking a sweat. But for serious off-road capability, Sequoia's crawl control and standard all-wheel drive give it the edge. Armada's AWD is optional, which means you need to make sure you're checking that box when you order. Winter driving, Sequoia with its standard AWD feels planted and confident in snow. Armada with the optional AWD also handles winter well, but again, you need to spec it that way. If you live somewhere with harsh winters, Sequoia gives you peace of mind right out of the box. Now the money talk. Armada starts at around $52,000, Sequoia at about $58,000. That's a $6,000 difference at the base level. Monthly payments work out to roughly $520 for the Armada versus $580 for the Sequoia. If budget is tight, Armada is the smarter entry point. But here's what people forget about long-term costs. Toyota's maintenance averages about $620 per year, Nissan comes in at around $850. Over 5 years that adds up. And resale value, this is huge. Sequoia holds about 52% of its value after 5 years compared to Armada's 45%. So when it's time to trade in or sell, you're getting thousands more back with the Sequoia. Warranty: Armada actually wins here with 5 years and 60,000 miles versus Sequoia's 3 years and 36,000 miles. But Toyota's service network is everywhere and their reliability reputation means you probably won't need that warranty as much anyway. So who should buy what? If you're a family person who needs space, fuel economy, and long-term reliability, the Sequoia is your answer. It does everything well, it saves you money on gas, and it'll hold its value when you're ready to move on. If you're someone who loves that V8 character, wants a sportier-looking SUV, and needs to save some money up front, the Armada is calling your name. That blue and black Nismo-inspired look is something the Sequoia just can't match. And if budget is the main factor, the Armada saves you $6,000 on day one. I drove both of these back to back and here's my honest take. The Sequoia is the smarter purchase. On paper it wins almost every category: more power, better fuel economy, more cargo space, better resale, and that hybrid system is genuinely impressive. But the Armada? The Armada stole my heart. That V8 sound, those aggressive looks, the way it makes you feel behind the wheel. There's something special about it that numbers can't explain. Sometimes the best car isn't the one that wins on a spreadsheet, it's the one that puts a smile on your face every time you turn the key. Alright Nitro Garage family, that's a wrap on the 2026 Nissan Armada versus the Toyota Sequoia. I hope this helped you make your decision. Drop a comment and let me know which one you're picking, Armada or Sequoia. I want to hear from you guys. If this video helped you out, smash that like button, hit subscribe if you're new here, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss our next battle. We've got the Tahoe vs Yukon coming up next and trust me, you don't want to miss that one. Until then, this is Nitro Garage. Drive safe, drive smart, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.